All right. So, for anyone who's watching, I've seen a lot of crazy recipes, and so I have a recipe for you that I think you'll enjoy. If you've ever had a bruschetta, it's excellent. It's basically like it's kind of like garlic bread. It's just kicked up a little bit. But anyways, I'm making lunch, so figure I'd show this recipe to you and see what you think. But certainly a very, very pleasing dish. All right, so what we have here is recipe's easy. You need bread, obviously. You need cheese. You need a tomato, and you need some pesto. And of course, I've got olive oil, butter, and kosher salt. And then I've got a griddle. I use a griddle because there's just more space to work, and I really think you'll dig it. But to kind of get things started, let me go just flip my camera and see if it'll sit up right while I kind of prepare everything. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the bread here, right, and I'm gonna go ahead and start buttering it, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of butter on it. Just enough to get the outsides brown and to keep it from burning, right? So butter up your bread. I'm making 2 sandwiches, and you can make as many as you want. And let's see if I can't do a better job of getting the phone to sit still so you can see this, because it's pretty cool. All right, so like I said, buttering up some bread. That's right, the phone is sitting against the butter. You don't have to butter both sides, just one side. So, like so, right? I use potato bread. I like potato bread. It's very tasty. You can use really any type of bread you see fit. The good thing about bruschetta is that, you know, if you're a vegetarian or you have special dietary needs, this is right up your alley. Okay, so next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the other side of the bread and I'm going to put that butter side down like so, and gonna apply a generous swab of bruschetta. You just want to get enough to really cover it. And of course you want to, the good thing that I like about bruschetta is it's kind of like marinara sauce. It's just, it's got a lot more flavor, so you don't really have to go too nuts with it. I'm really trying to get the oil because this cheese is really, really thick. This is a really nice mozzarella. It's not the fresh mozzarella, like the soft one. It's the harder mozzarella. You can use any kind of cheese. There's also, you know, Waka cheese, which is really nice if you're into that. Okay, so now I got my basil, and what I'm gonna do is just start putting that down, and now I've got my basil on my grilled cheese, on my bread here. I'm gonna start applying some cheese, and once I get all that, I'm going to let it cook, and go ahead and start with my other bread here. All right, so again, I'm gonna apply a little more basil to the side of the bread, and go from there. Go ahead and kick up the heat over here so we can really get that stuff to melt. Kind of cooking slower because I'm trying to show it to people. So, all right. So, again, basil, butter. Pass this over. Right there. There you go. Nice sizzle. Same thing. A little more cheese here. All right. I'm a little generous with the cheese, but I like it, so I eat it. Okay. All right. Now, I like using fresh tomatoes, so put a couple on there, like so. There we go. I'll just do the tomatoes on one side. So there you go. What you're gonna do is let it cook, and then once you see that the cheese is melted, you're in good shape. And that's really the recipe. So as this cooks, you know, you can watch it. You can watch the magic happen. So while that's doing, I'm just gonna clean up behind myself. All right. Oh, and the final little bit here with the tomato, because it's a little bland, a little pinch of kosher salt, and on top like that, just a little bit. There you go. All right. So again, epic bruschetta grilled cheese, and I'm gonna kick the heat back a little because I really don't want to burn the bread. Yeah, it's certainly browning. So now that that side's brown, just kind of flip that over. And again, kicking the heat down a little bit so that everything can not, can melt and not burn. And just flip that one over too. And there we go there. So now we got this grilled bruschetta, right? Give this about 2 more minutes, another flip. Again, I want to make sure that cheese is melted good. Alright. Again, this is a simple recipe. It doesn't take very long to make. It's not very complicated. Bruschetta is a rather simple dish. It's very tasty. So I'm gonna give that another flip here. Hopefully it won't come apart. That's a good sign the cheese is melted, so that's good. Another flip here. Nice. Got a nice little piece of cheese that just melted right there. So it's gonna be a tasty piece of bread. And let this go for another few minutes. You all right? You with me? You hungry yet? Okay. So now what we're gonna do is take these off and get them served up. All right. So got my little free camera holder. Got my sandwich here. It's a pretty big sandwich, so just cut it on the diagonal like this. And there you go, grilled cheese bruschetta. All right, now turn my grill off there. It's all getting cleaned up, but as you can see, the result should speak for himself. Really, really, really nice bruschetta grilled cheese. And so that's it. If you like my recipe, share it, like it. Thanks for the likes. If there's a little share button right down there, you just share it on your social network. if you like what I'm doing and I see an impact, I'll share with you some more crazy recipes I have. But my favorite thing to do is to do mashups. Take, recipes from here and there, put them together, and that's it. So everybody have a great Saturday, and keep hanging.